Hello, this is Teach Smith, and I'm going to be moving house soon. So I thought I'd do a special video going through my Stephen King collection. I have Coco here to help me. So the first book I've picked out is Doctor Sleep. I was very, very nervous when I picked this up because I absolutely love The Shining. It's my favourite Stephen King book. However, obviously you're worried that the sequel's not going to live up to it. It's not as good as The Shining, but it definitely stands up as a sequel. Okay, taking Danny, the character, the small boy from the first book, he's now an adult. He's very troubled, of course, because he's very troubled past, and he still has that incredible gift of The Shining. So that's Doctor Sleep. I'll definitely recommend. I'm going to keep and bring to the new house. Next one is Thinner, Stephen King as Richard Bachman. Not one I've read yet. Probably partly because it was Richard Bachman, and when I was a kid, because I started reading Stephen King when I was like 11, I didn't put two and two together. Definitely one I'll keep just because I haven't read it yet and I've heard good things about it. It's also not, it's not particularly cumbersome, quite a thin novel. Next one is Full Dark No Stars, which is an excellent short story compilation. I'd really recommend it. I am definitely going to keep this one because I really enjoyed it. I really loved the ominous, sort of quite subtle cover art. So this is one I'll definitely be taking to the new house. One I haven't read yet. Again, unfortunately, is Cell. One I still need to read. I've realised actually a lot of these I've bought because they're ones I haven't read. I might just read out at the end ones I have read to let you know that I am a Stephen King fan. And again, not one that's particularly cumbersome, so one I will be taking to the house. Cell. Carrie, classic, his first novel and one of his best. Carrie's absolute classic novel, really great, about a young woman with telekinetic powers, and the things that happen to her. Just an absolutely fantastic novel. Really love it, and it's coming with me to new house. The Dark Half. I thought The Dark Half was another Bachman book, but it says I'm wrong. Excellent, about kind of one of his a writer's most popular character coming back in real life after he tries to kill him off. Really good study, kind of a Jekyll and Hyde type story. Really enjoyable, The Dark Half. So that's definitely one that's coming with me to the new house. Again, about writers and kind of wanting to get rid of characters that they feel like they have to give too much time to, maybe. Gerald's Game. I don't know if I'll keep this one. I have read it. Again, about a woman who's handcuffed to a bed, and then her husband dies on her, and she has to deal with that situation. A good book, but I don't know if I'd ever read it again. Obviously, as you can tell from all these editions, that they're all they're similar style. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are similar style. It's just not one I think I'll keep. Again, feel free to disagree with me. Desperation, another one I haven't read, one I'm intrigued by, so I'm going to probably keep that one, Desperation. Let me know in the comments if you know what it's about. So as you may be able to tell from the condition, I have read this book probably about 8 or 9 times. I don't know why. I'm just absolutely fascinated by it, and I keep reading it over and over again. It's basically about aliens and what aliens would be really like if they invaded. If you have any interest in becoming a writer, definitely recommend On Writing by Stephen King. I really enjoyed reading it, and I think it's really useful, so I definitely recommend it. It's definitely coming to the new house. I've actually got 3 books underneath the microphone, so I think there might be some kind of psychological significance to that. The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, Lissy's Story, and Rose Madder. I think they're going to have to go, I think, from the way I clearly feel about them. Do McKee, again, it's just not, I don't know, maybe I'll give this another go. I tried to read it before and I just couldn't get on with it. Do McKee. Cujo, again, just crazy dog, I don't know. Needful Things, absolutely excellent. One of his, obviously, larger novels. I love this book. It's about, a shop which kind of brings you your heart's desire, but then you're kind of cursed almost as a result. Kind of like a monkey's paw type situation, if you know what I mean. Needful Things, I really enjoyed that. Salem's Lot, again, a really excellent book about vampires. Very, they're ugly, really ugly. Ironically, of course, as well, I have a few that I have read, but I haven't got with me. I've read The Shining, of course, probably my favourite book. I have that in paperback, but it's already packed. The Stand a few times, excellent, but I just couldn't get through it. Pet Sematary, Again, I really enjoyed that. I think the newest film they made was actually pretty good of that one. Really, I'm pretty sure it is why I'm mortally afraid of clowns, really terrified of clowns. Very disturbing scenes in that book. Really disturbing. Misery, excellent. Again, about a crazed fan, really enjoyable. Insomnia was good as well. I really recommend Insomnia. Oh, Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher was awful. I think he was in a lot of pain at that time, and it really shows. Both the book and the film as well, funnily enough, are awful. Green Mile is another one I've read that I really enjoyed, and the film of that is excellent. Running Man, again, is brilliant, and the film is good fun. So books I'd recommend are Carrie, The Shining, and Doctor Sleep, Misery, Salem's Lot, Needful Thing, Tommy Knockers, Full Dark No Stars, Gerald's Game, Insomnia. Dark Tower series as well. So I'm really need to edit this a lot as I was moving, and it's been a year since I've uploaded videos. I've been trying to sort of try something a bit different so you guys can meet Coco as well for the first time. Let me know what you think of the video, see if I can make something of it through editing. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.